But what about your, your problem?
It's true.
You're all right for a human.
And you're all right for a dwarf.
Are you ready, my lord? The crowds outside are getting restless.
What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery for now. However, we are not done yet, so... Oh, is he okay? Is this normal or not? And fireball over here. We've got to be careful shooting fireball though, because we can do lots of damage to all of our friends. With King Cullen, who's got such a boner for doing war.
Again, my decision is final.
Yes, I remember Loghain. What could possibly go wrong?
I have my dignity. Well, some.
Okay, well what if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
Of course it's raining. Wouldn't be a battle without... Watch out for that one! Oh, that got me too. I'm not doing a good job. That guy. Boom, yeah! I think this is the way we go. There is a chance I'm doing it wrong, but... Wow, this has gone terribly. Absolute fail. Where do you get this like-new armor from, though, dude?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important.
Alright, bring it on, dickhead. Okay, what do we want to do? Balin, I think, is the dickish one. Yes, Courts, ginger ranger dwarves. They've probably got beards by the time they're like 10 or 11 years old. I did see a mod when I was looking at all the graphics improvements mods. There was a mod that gave all the dwarven women beards as well. It was funny to look at the screenshots, but I don't think that's something I want in the game. I give over my license. I don't need no license. You can't take what I don't have. Oh, reload. Shit. I forgot to reload. Face. Shoulder. Face. Okay. Careful, Barry.
God damn.
Wow. Flashbang. That's better. Down. Suck on that. Ooh, that was a big fight. And flashbang. Yes. Oh no, they got me as well. Shit. A mutual killing. Oh, what? I had like 20 batteries. Now I've got one. This is one thirsty flashlight. Yes, he's a big floofy ass bear, so hopefully hopefully things go smoothly. He's huge though, look at the size of him. Don't you stun us, Cullen, man. And down you go. Are we here already? I thought this was gonna be huge. Or is this another test? No, it's a test. There we go, that's a good hit. Come on, Floof Nugget. Alright, you smack that one, I'll smack this one. Tempted to the power it could bring. Plus I think it'll bring an interesting dynamic to the world and the story, so...
Power! You found the anvil. Are you happy now?
Kind of creepy music. Alright, Flixen. Get out of here. Just gotta make sure I don't charge myself onto one of those spiky bits.
Someone's coming.
Reminds me of Dagobah a little bit. Expect Yoda to pop out. Ow. These things blow up when they die. Slap her into the wall. Shoot him in the face. Kick her in the head.
Oh, can't reach the target.
There we go. Boom, and have a explosion. Combo!
Really, Commander?
Come on, Edie, you know you want to.
Probing Uranus.
However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
Yeah, it definitely is wrong. Body's gone. That would be actually way more creepy. I'm with Alan on this one. Know what you did last summer. It's me, your conscience calling. Because the flare gun generates its own light, right? Oh. Alright, I like the flare gun. That's nice. Oh, did she just offer to, like, hook up with me and my wife?
And to meet your wife.
Thanks.
I insist.
Creepy. No, bad sign. Red flag. Red flag. Stranger danger. Old is an understatement. Jeez, look at it. Look, it runs on coal and steam power.
Alice? Alice?
Yeah.
Cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Don't throw your shit at me. He's down. But if he tries anything, then he'll die. Really don't like each other, do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no,
Ha!
I don't like her at all. Do I seem a little nervous? I am. I really don't know what to expect. I'd like you to be there with me if you're willing. Or we could leave, I suppose. We really don't have time to pay a visit, do we? Maybe we should go.
Oh, there's an... Oh, straight into a trap. Slapped it with my face. Oh, that was that's a high dragon too. Holy shit. Okay, cool. I'm the tough one. Hit me. Yes. Yes. Whoa, shit. Oh, yes. Take a sword to the face. I got you. Oh, and a flippy move. Exit the menu. Cool. All right, so I think what we'll do is we'll pause here. I thought there might be a little side quest to do on EOS, but I don't think that's the case. So we'll probably end a little bit early tonight. I apologize. I just got squashed by a shuttle. Speaking of ending, we just got flattened. What the hell?
I want to make wondrous things. Things that...
Something's coming. Something's on its way. Mountains are crumbling like statues of clay. Something's on its way into the darkness. We are one. Into the darkness. We almost run. Into the darkness. We'll burn alive. Into the darkness. We almost run. We almost fight.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. How are we doing? Yes, Monday is practically over here in Aussie land, and the rest of the world starts to crack on with Monday morning or Sunday evening. Hope everyone's doing fairly well. It is the start of a new week. It also means the start of a new streaming week. Tonight we're cracking on with some more Dragon Age. It might be a slightly shorter stream than usual, but we'll still crack on and have a good time. 9:30 p.m. in New Zealand. That's right, because you guys are 2 hours ahead of us in Melbourne, and we are half an hour in front of South Australia, and then I think we're like 2 hours in front of Western Australia. So there's a whole band across there. Bright is on, Theo's on, Anastasia's on. Thank you for coming along. We're going to crack on. Hope everyone is settled, ready for some Not some epic, lesser epicness. Is that the right word I'm looking for? I don't know. Not quite as intense as the last stream, where we had that massive Halam Shiral ball. That was, look, it was well done. It's something different. Hats off to them. Glad I've done it. Don't really want to do it again. It's like watching certain movies like the Titanic. You know, it's worth seeing once and then never again. The ball was insane. But anyway, this is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. It's time to crack into it. Let's do it. So, last session, I actually also did a mini stream on the weekend just to change the outcome of the ball. So if you are only here in the last proper session last week, I've changed the outcome of the ball where we got the Empress to reconcile her love with Briala. So now Briala has a place in the court. The elves have a voice in the Orlesian court. That's what I wanted to do, is get them at least hopefully turning their lives around a bit. Let's see what happens. That's what we've rewritten by reloading and playing through. So tonight we're cracking on with following up with the discussions with our War Council members to see what comes next, what is the fallout, what is the aftermath. We're going to talk to our companions and see what they have to say about it. Immediately after we got here, we got ambushed by one of the Chantry revered mother type people, and she was talking about needing to steal away Liliana and Cassandra because they need to go and potentially be candidates for the new Divine, because Justinia is gone. Liliana and Cassandra were the left and right hand of the previous Divine, and the rest of the Chantry cannot make up its mind, and it's all too political, and there's no leader coming about. So that's what's happening there. That's going to get more interesting and intense, I'm sure. But first up, let's go talk to our War Council and find out what has happened in the meantime. And welcome to Tenace the Best. Tiny's the Best. Tiny ass? I'm sorry, I'm bad enough with names as it is. I can't pronounce that very well. Tay. That'll do. Welcome, Tay. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see how we go. Alright, War Council, this way. And then we'll talk to people individually. Oh, chat feed's not displaying. Good point. That is weird. What is going on there? What happens if I put this back? Thank you for pointing that out. What the hell going on over here? Let me push some buttons. That will cut the intro for a second. That is not displaying. Alrighty, let us... Let's turn that off. Put it back on again. How do I get that to restart? Well, this is a good start, isn't it? This is a boring start to the stream. Is that not working? Filters, interact. Sorry about that, bear with me. So I try and fix my damn Twitch stream. My OBS is acting up. Not what we wanted. Alright, bear with me, I'll be back. Let's try that again with the mic on. Sorry about that. I usually notice these things in my pre-warm-up. I didn't spot that tonight. Now we're back in action. Now the chat is displaying properly. Thank you for letting me know. Be sure to always let me know when something's not looking right, because I don't always notice. Alright, let's crack on. Into the War Council we go. What the hell going on? What happens next?
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlais holds. For the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons.
Yes, it did.
Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
That's true. We've had a couple of big wins against Corypheus now. Alright. Shaken his disciples.
Perhaps they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
Yeah.
Good of Corypheus to make it easy to find him. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area? His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one.
Ah, Morrigan. That's right.
I can assist.
Yes. That's right. Morrigan was at the Grand Ball. She is now the liaison between us and the Orlesian Empire. And she's back wearing her original outfit from Dragon Age Origins. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, let's see.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Ooh, do show. That outfit definitely suits Morrigan more than the fancy ball gown.
This is an Illuvian.
Ooh.
An elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This must be the Illuvian that Morrigan repaired and reactivated in the Witch Hunt DLC, for which we, as the hero of Ferelden in Origins, was Morrigan's romantic partner, and we created some sort of old god demon child and stepped through the mirror. The Illuvian, and we don't know what happened to them since. The hero of Ferelden hasn't been seen, and now Morrigan's back, so okay. And Frosty, the dress she wears fits the description of the dress Liliana describes in some of the banter in Origins. Oh, that's interesting. So, Morrigan, to fit into the Swift Society, wore a dress similar to what Liliana had described during their time in Origins. That's a cool little throwback. I like it. So Corypheus is seeking the another Illuvian, which is some sort of portal, right? Where does it even go? Does it go into the Fade? Does it cross the Fade? Does it cross the world? What the hell is it? Yes, let's find out how she restored it.
You can restore an artifact like this.
There was a price, but one I gladly paid.
What's the price?
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Exactly. Oh, and we're stepping in. All right, step in, go, do it. We want to know. Show us the hero of Ferelden. Let's see our character from Dragon Age Origins. Come on. Headset volume's low. Ooh, this is a fancy place. Is this another realm? Is this just another location? Where are we? Plus more Morrigan.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
He speaks very soft. Very,
I call it the Crossroads. A place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
So it's like a travel network, perhaps? This interesting.
Is this place dangerous? It feels...
Unnatural, yes. We are, however, in no immediate peril. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them.
Right.
As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
It sounds very interesting. So Anastasia, so yep, that's an Illuvian. She struggled to revive in that web browser game you mentioned. Ah. Very good. Nice piece, all middle-aged mystics and court politics. Right, so let's find out more. So this is how the elves traversed between their civilizations.
This place isn't natural. It almost seems constructed. It's as if someone made a pocket within the Fade with its own rules of reality.
Bit like a pocket of oblivion.
Elves could do this.
It seems remarkable that the Magisters of Tevinter could ever challenge them. Yes.
It's deteriorating. Eventually, this place will simply collapse on itself.
Who can say how old it is? For now, it stands, and thus retains its value.
Okay, would that be useful for quickly traversing around, but maybe one of these leads to special places?
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
What does that mean?
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I had a respite with the man I loved.
Yes.
For a time, I had a safe place to raise my son.
Son,
but only
okay.
for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
All right, so that son would be roughly 10 years old by now, right? Or nearly 10?
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Right, so why does he want it?
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it.
This is his plan B or plan C or something.
You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
All right, then we shall follow the sexy witch lady through the portal. Try saying friend first. So the hero of Ferelden spent time with her. Maybe they raised our son together. Our ancient god sun person. And it's deactivated and Morrigan's gone. Okay. Change to a different objective. Cool. Alright, so that's what Corypheus is up to. That's what the next arc of the story is going to be on. Finding this Eluvian and stopping Corypheus from getting one and activating it. Can we talk some more? Visitor in the garden? Yes, that's what we're doing. Here we go. What else can we talk about, Morrigan? Where is there? Oh, who's this? Is that him?
You're the Inquisitor.
Oh, is that the... Ooh. That's the son. That's the...
Very tall. Mother didn't say you were Canary.
Ooh, wow, alright. So, here is the son of our character from Dragon Age Origins and Morrigan. Most excellent. Now, one point of interest, if we do get to see our character, we don't get to see any customized looks. It's just a generic look, as far as I understand it. So he will have a generic man face and brown hair, hence why the kid's got brown hair. I could not preserve our awesome blondie hair and beardy looks. So he's wearing the Grey Warden's griffin on his chest. Well, yeah, that's connected too, right? Because... yes, Papa was a Grey Warden. Interesting. Where is Papa?
That's not such a terrible thing, is it?
No, I just feel bad about what happened to your people.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Kieran?
Of course not. Did you see what's on her hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man.
Go be a noble mage, old god, baby person.
My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
Well, that's interesting.
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way.
Very noble.
To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Yeah, so yes, where is his father? Where is our hero?
Will his father be joining us as well?
'Twould be most unlikely.
Not impossible.
His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
I wonder if there's any complexities, because in Dragon Age Origins, you can take the path of making Alistair hook up with Morrigan to do the ritual to stop the Wardens from dying when they kill the Archdemon, which is obviously hilarious because the two of them hate each other. But that's what I did the very first time I played Dragon Age, because I was playing a female character, and you can't do that with Morrigan. So that would be really interesting, because Alistair's still around in our game. Yes, imagine if he was the father, but he's not. The hero of Ferelden is the father, and they have all survived, but he's not here. He's a bit odd, though.
There's something rather unusual about him.
Tell us more.
There is. He is a special lad.
Tell us about the
Falls
godness.
to me to protect him from anything and anyone that mean him ill. Most of all, he must be protected from myself. No one could harm him more than I. To think,
what does that mean?
Until recently, this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tarar Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness.
Ooh,
Those
nice.
who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Oh, that's very good. Well, we kind of let you in quickly because we as the player actually, and the audience, know who you are, Morrigan. But she does seem to know a hell of a lot about a hell of a lot of things.
You swear it? That's rather serious.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
Okay, yes. Very strong words. Heated warning. Sparkle Sauce! So you doing sup botches, Kenny Scarf outfit. So you may not remember, that's Morrigan from Dragon Age Origins. Origins, the first Dragon Age game we played. Now, I'm just going to try and fix my volume because my headset is not loud enough. For some reason, there we go. What else can we talk about, Morrigan?
I was pleased to learn you saved the Grey Wardens from their own self-destructive foolishness. For all their eagerness to shed blood for their cause, we will still need them should another blight arise. It's fortunate my warden was not there, or he would surely have been in the middle of it.
Your warden?
You might know him as the Hero of Ferelden. A lofty title, though he wears it well.
Where is he?
Where is your warden now?
My love is on a quest to combat the calling. The actual calling that signals the end of a warden's life. If he is successful, it will mean a long life for him. Perhaps for them all.
Oh.
Once Corypheus has been defeated, I fully intend to join my love once more. Kieran misses him greatly.
Ah, well that's good. They're obviously still together. They're doing noble things. Hero of Ferelden is going to try and stop the calling from being a thing for all wardens. That would be a noble thing. That could be an interesting spin-off game or novel or comic or something. And Vito! How you doing, Vito? Welcome back, man. And Sparkle Sauce, you did the big cookings in the kitchen today. You're feeling super achieved. Nice. And now you can chill out and watch some random gamage with a sexy witch lady from the first game. What else can we ask? Also, why Kieran? Why is the son named Kieran? That's not a name I would have anticipated.
It seems odd he went on an adventure and you stayed behind.
We are neither of us so weak we would die of loneliness. Where he went, Kieran could not follow, and thus I remained behind to look after our son. We will be together again soon enough, and I am glad of it.
Oh, well, that's very noble. Morrigan seems to have, you know, matured and become a bit nicer and wiser and a better person. She's grown into a better person, it would seem, so far.
How can the calling be stopped? Is that actually possible?
Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a Grey Warden, but something removed the blight from her blood. Similarly, a warden mage named Avernus performed experiments that prolonged his life to unnatural lengths.
That was a DLC.
So we know it is possible. Indeed, 'twas I who found the lead my love now follows in the Western lands. Success is not guaranteed, of course, but he has never lacked for determination.
That's because he was a legend, especially when we played him. How is she not cold? Bish, put some clothes on. There are fog about. It must at least be chilly. Yes, but then she'd be covering up all the goods. Well, she was wearing a big floofy dress at the grand ball, so she's probably glad to get that off. Hey, Confused is on too. Welcome. Hope you're having a successful day with all your studies and assignments and everything else. And Frosty is also very achieved because you survived your workday without losing it at a customer. That is always a big achievement, especially because some customers are absolute dickheads. And confused, you found a VPN for your phone so you can Twitch off the Wi-Fi. Nice! Score! That's how you do it. Awesome. Anastasia, motherhood suit, Morrigan, well, yeah, it surprisingly so, right? We wouldn't have thought that knowing her in the first game, so she's definitely grown and matured, which is pretty cool. And Frosty, yeah, you deal with bottle shop or liquor shop customers, so yeah, fair enough. And Spuckle Saws, give the bitch a jacket or something. Well, I don't know. The sun is out. It should be all right. You know, maybe it's warm up here in the hills. We're not in the snowy part. Anyway, let's keep asking.
Are the two of you happy together?
The three of us, and it is little business of yours. But yes, I never thought to find someone in this world I could trust as an equal.
Wow.
He has been a good partner and a good father. And now I pray we discuss something else, lest these honeyed words make me vomit.
There we go. There's a bit of the old Morrigan there. She was always so afraid of emotion and stuff, and here we go.
Is there any way the hero of Ferelden could help us against Corypheus?
'Tis unlikely. Corypheus uses the Blight, but he is not controlled by it like a true Darkspawn. Still, my love has ever been resourceful. I can give the Inquisition a means to send him a message. He will think this means I miss him, of course. Oh, he will be insufferably pleased with himself. I hope you appreciate this sacrifice, Inquisitor.
Yes! Contact a Hero of Ferelden operation is available. Well, I will be sure to sort that out. So that's a war table mission. I'll definitely do that in between streams. I want to meet the Hero of Ferelden.
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor. Trust me when I say that wherever the Alluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
Yes, we will go after it, but we need to do some side quests first. Must do some side quests. Vito, you love Morrigan? Yes, I thought you would. Well, to be honest, we all love Morrigan, right? You know, she's sassy, she's sexy, she's voiced by Claudia Black. Love Claudia Black. Alright, what are you thinking so far, Morrigan?
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that.
Thank you.
A web of favors has wrapped every noble family in southern Thedas around your fingers. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
That's true. What happens when we defeat Corypheus with all the Inquisition that we've built up? One step at a time.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Exactly.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less. Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
I'm sure they will.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kukari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its Darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
We need to introduce Hawk to Morrigan, because Morrigan's mum was Flemeth, who we fought at the start of Dragon Age 2, and then did some quest thing with the Dalish elves to bring her back after the hero of Ferelden had killed her, because Flemeth knew that was coming, and that was all part of her plan. We need to connect that story, but I don't think we're going to get to. Anastasia, by the way, how are the Grey Wardens doing in your War Table missions? It's so hard not to lose the rest of them. So in the War Table missions, where you pursue and stuff into the mountains, yes, I lost a whole bunch of Grey Wardens pursuing whatever demon summoning dude was up there, I can't remember. They succeeded, but with some heavy losses. unfortunately. Now, I'm not sure if that makes a difference on anything, and maybe I should have made some different choices in that campaign, but those are missions that you do on the war table that you then either have to wait hours to complete in real-world time, or you hack your system clock. Yeah, so not as well as I could have. Maybe I could have done that a bit better, I'm not sure, but they did succeed, but a lot of them were wiped out. Who wants to do your dishes? No one. Get some magic on it. Alrighty, Morrigan, so you're an apostate. Tell us more, and let us hear more about the story of Dragon Age Origins.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
It was.
The point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane and that I could answer questions no chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
Alright, I want to know more about Kieran. Tell us.
Tell me more about your son.
Yes.
He's a very special young man.
Yes, he is.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother Inquisitor. I had no good example to follow. I find myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
Yeah, we barely recognize it too. But tell us how he's got some sort of blood or possession of an ancient god. Nope, not gonna get that.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kokari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We became close. Closer than I even thought possible.
Yeah, he did.
When I left, he pursued me.
Yes, he did.
After that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
Alright.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Excellent. So, Morrigan is here. She's an advisor, and we love Morrigan, and it connects some of the story elements from Dragon Age Origins. Very interesting. Who the hell is Thren?
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Very good. That's not where I wanted to go, but let's examine for a codex. Someone's knocked that over. Someone stand that up, please. So, we want to talk to... There's Morrigan. Okay, we want to talk to our other council members and teammates to find out what's next. And then we're going to do a mission with Iron Bull. Because we are yet to do Iron Bull's mission, his companion mission, and I believe it is unlocked now. And I want to know more. More bull time. Mr. Brown.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was en masse, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
The nobility needed a shock. Corypheus played them all for fools.
Yeah.
I agree completely. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
You'd think the game's greatest players would spot a murderer in their midst.
As I said, insularity. Familiar rivals become the only ones worth sparring with. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
And it was very unusual for us.
I kept dreading I'd drop the wrong spoon or step on a general's foot.
Well done. Feuds that spanned ages have sparked over this.
Really?
Inquisitor never underestimates the enmity of those for whom outrage is a sport.
Right, thanks. Oh, confused. You've drank too much lately. Or did you recover? Because you had a hangover right before going to cadets, right? Alright, let's talk to some of our companions here. What about Varric? What do you reckon? Any thoughts on the bowl?
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
No, I guess that's it. Any questions about Hawk?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
No, we've done all that.
Carry on.
We've done all that. Let's talk to our other buddies. Solus, surely you've got something to say.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, the machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Sharal, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
Really?
You miss court intrigue? When were you at court?
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the Fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally. And Brialla as well, thanks to your efforts on her behalf.
That's right. I hope it helps the elves.
I hope Brialla is able to use her position to help your people.
How would helping Brialla help? Oh, you mean elves? I'm sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Your people have lost so much of their history and culture. Do not even think of yourself that way.
I think of myself as me. That's all I've ever needed.
All right, fair enough.
I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Brialla is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an admirable woman.
I agree.
She's done good work. Hopefully, with our help, she can help them even more.
Yes. However much I identify, or fail to identify, with her people, Brialla's efforts have been remarkable. She organized resistance against a powerful enemy, using only her wits and the resources at hand. That demands respect, especially in a world where most would look at her and only see a pair of pointed ears.
Yes, indeed. And I've just noticed that's a really shiny, glowing artifact on the table there. That looks cool. Confused. Don't play shot Jenga. That sounds tough. You're all good now? You've recovered? Yeah, very good. Sparkle Sauce, you want all to know you just found the funny bone part of your shin. Oh, like in the knee? Like somewhere in the knee ankle? Is it all tingling and spazzing out your foot? Let's go upstairs, talk to Dorian, and talk to Creepy Man Cole. And then let's do something with Iron Bull.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. Saving the day, reconciling lovers, mediating a civil war. So sugary, it's nauseating. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
That's something you'd like to do more often, then?
Watch as you twist an entire empire around your little finger. Yes, please. Of course, that leaves only Tevinter. And it wouldn't work as well there.
No. Why not?
Our dances are so much more intense. If an evening lacks a murder, we sniff and call it a ball. I hope you tried the ham they were serving, by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
Tasted of despair? Alright, good. Thanks for that.
I should go.
Try not to die. I would notice you were gone.
Oh, that's good. Do we talk to Fiona? Does she have anything to say?
I heard of your verdict on Alexios, Inquisitor. Research on your behalf is almost too kind. I hope you know what you're doing. Do be wary of anything that man proposes.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
I'll leave you to it.
As you were, lady.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Oh, okay, thanks.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency, thanks to Skyhold's present state.
Good.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Yes, that's right. So I think I need to turn some stuff into a research table. Well, here it is. Corpse brains. There you go. Have some corpse brains to research. Yummy. Up we go. Let's talk to Cole, Confused's favorite. Ooh, and there's a letter. On the condition of your charges, dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples the Second is still in... Oh, we've read about Schmooples. And the Nugs. Pet. Pet Nug from Dragon Age Origins. Where is... This is not where Cole... Cole is in the tavern. Liliana's up here, so why don't we talk to Liliana? Ooh, cutscene. That's right, because she's got to be...
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade,
yes.
Escaping the breach.
Yes.
In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
Because I don't think it was really Justinia, it was a spirit impersonating her. She saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did she say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
This is when we went physically into the Fade after being, that was the only way to save ourselves during the weird corrupted warden battle at their castle at Adamant. We went physically into the Fade with our party, the first people to successfully do it since the Tevinter mages went there and got ejected and caused the first blight. And we spoke to apparently Divine Justinia, but that was probably just a spirit who was either imitating her or somehow infused with her essence, a bit like how Cole is a spirit in our real world, but basically somehow took on the form of an apostate of some kind that was suffering and died at the hands of the Templars. So, whilst we were there, this spirit thing had a message for Liliana saying that she's sorry that she failed her too, and that's what she's talking about. She doesn't really understand the message, but she didn't say anything else.
Wait, you don't know what she meant either?
There are no answers in the Fate, only illusions, a warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand, now she's dead. I failed her.
No, not really. Come on, go easy on yourself. It's Zombie Girl from a few weeks ago. It is unzombified, de-zombied, pre-zombied, because we rewound time and stopped it. And Sparkle Sauce, you know, you've never seen us express any other emotion than intense confusion. Just subtitle. Confusion intensifies. Where did she go? Now she's standing over here. Can we talk any further?
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor.
That's right.
I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
It's also political. Why is a chantry political? It shouldn't be political if it's really a chantry, but here we are. Once again... building my dislike for them. Although Liliana is awesome and Cassandra has grown on me too. But the Chantry itself seems rather useless, and I'm guessing we will have an influence on Who might become the next divine?
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
You could abandon ship, let them sink. Well, you can't let them fail, because then they'll do their own stupid shit. So we need you to succeed, but to reform it, make it better, make it less dumb.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril?
Not religion.
Enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Oh, I love Liliana, but come on, man. The religion isn't going to save the world. People should know it's good or bad without being religious. God damn it. Frosty, because like most factions, religious or otherwise, they crave power because they are run by humans. Exactly. And Vito, why is a Chantry political? That good question should be asked of the Vatican too. Oh, yes, yes indeed, Vito. Vito bringing the real noise. I agree. But that's why this game reflects real life sometimes. Still more things to talk about.
A message from Divine Justinia.
Another one?
That's a shock. You're right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Ooh, is there? Can we come?
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands.
Of course.
If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Okay, off to Valence we go. The left hand of the Divine, that's our mission. Join Liliana at the Chantry in Valence. Cool, wasn't expecting that to be our mission, but that's what we're doing, a quest for Liliana. I'm down for it. I love Liliana in Dragon Age Origins. She was my first romance in Dragon Age Origins as a female elf mage. Was the first character I played in that. Let's go. Who are we bringing? I guess we bring Sarah, Dorian. Oh, we should bring Cassandra, who's also in line for being a Divine. Let's bring her too. That could be juicy. Anastasia, every Chantry thinks they do know better how to live for everyone, and they do act on it. Inevitable unless you disband any and every of their organizations on a state level. Yeah. You mean politicians often think they know better and then have to guide people, but religion, they are so sure of it. Well, it's just disappointing when the two mix, right? Religion and politics shouldn't be so intertwined as they are, but that has always been the case in history for a long time. Not out of that place yet. Apparently it's a big deal in these games too. These are pretty cool statues. We've got our shiny outfit on. Looking pimp.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
Dorothea, so her name changed?
I didn't expect it to be so deserted. It makes me uneasy.
It's a small village and it's too early for the chant. I'm sure the sisters are somewhere.
Liliana?
What's that?
Is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No. I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
That's fine. Stand.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Okay.
Do you still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear.
Yes,
I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes, spectacular, isn't it?
I thought we actually closed the breach in the first chapter, but
Justinia's
apparently
enemies are
not.
making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne.
Right, if you finish talking, can I save and we can search some stuff? Oof. Anastasia, your church just tried to ban sex toy shops on account of them promoting promiscuity. Damn. And Rome has been a uniting force for Europe as well. Had been useful for a time, but yeah, however, they also did a lot of the driving force of things or inspiring things like crusades and whatnot, which were just holy onslaughts and the like, so lots of bad shit there too. They've also got a lot to answer for some of their influence in African countries at the moment too, with some of the misinformation and poor health choices that have resulted in a lot of their areas. But anyway, confused. You don't trust this bitch. I don't either, because Liliana shook her head when she hugged her and looked at us. So Liliana doesn't trust her either. So Liliana's playing an angle. Let's search and see what we can find. Oh, we can find multiple things, can we? Alright, there's something over here. Painting. Hidden mechanism. Oh, it's a tap. Nope, it's a...
I was in the cloister in Lothering when the Blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a way. The Maker hasn't abandoned us.
Okay, so it was just a flower though, Liliana, but you know, you do you, I guess. What else is over here? Is there another... Nope, it's in the next room. Nothing over here. So many things dinging. You miss yelling at characters and swearing. Don't worry, I'm sure you get the opportunity, Sparkle Sauce. There's always something to yell at. Just like Baby Jam. Oh, another one. I hit it?
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal.
and morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
Yeah, so we're solving the clues, so hidden mechanisms under specific pictures. The light that has no fear of darkness. Oh, what, fire? Oh, it is fire. Fire has no fear of darkness.
What was that? Looks like we opened something.
There, over here, was it? Ooh. Shiny. Justinia did not build that. Fancy box. Watch out for this mother person.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
What is going on?
Good old Leliano was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie.
Oh.
Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know.
Don't get cocky.
Prickle weird burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Right, so what was the plan? Yeah, why were you here? You trying to wait and steal something too?
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thedas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
Why does Grand Cleric Victoire think she can take on the entire Inquisition with all the things that we've just done? How dumb and righteous can you really be?
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
Can we get her to join us?
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us, join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her. Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Ah, it seems like a waste. Kill her or let her go. Nah, she's a pawn. Let her go. Yeah, bitch, we can murder dragons, exactly. Why would you take us on? Yeah, let her go. It's not worth it.
We don't have to kill her.
No. I must protect the Inquisition. She is an enemy.
Really?
I see what you've become. The righteous stand before the darkness, and the Maker shall guide them.
Oh, she did do it! Oh, wow. Liliana. I was not expecting that. Damn!
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Look at the look on her face.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations.
She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that. Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
This? Now? After everything you've said and done? And my poor dear Natalie. I called her sister once, but I couldn't risk leaving her alive. Don't tell me to let it all go after all I've sacrificed to get here.
Alright, sorry. Sorry, Liliana. Jeez.
Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving.
Yeah.
There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Okay, not sure if I should have chosen differently there. She seems even more determined. Check on Liliana back at Skyhold. Alright, we shall. Still okay on idea of letting her become a new divine? Well, I was, but maybe, I don't know. What do we got here? Yeah, she's pretty switched on. She's always been so compassionate. Until now, apparently. Anything else in here? Seems to be nicer to mages than Cassandra. Maybe Cassandra's a better choice. Let's go back, talk to Liliana. What is next? Liliana got hardened. Should I have made a different choice there? Should I have chosen something else? Does it change her outcome? Because I told her to let it go and she seems more determined. Should I have said the other option, which says, I don't know, yeah, it's all good and stuff. Why don't we do a save and see if I can go back? Have a look. Oh, hang on. This one. Yeah, you need to work on her for the first interaction in Haven, otherwise she won't listen to you later. Aha, okay. I probably didn't do that. I thought I did talk to her, though. You think it's a bunch of choices maybe from the start of the game. Okay. So this is... Alright, so this is back after too. So this game has so many tiny little hidden things that you don't realize could be consequential. Alright, so this is... Well, we can quickly...
Better take a closer look.
Quickly blast through this. Make the other choice. See if it's any different. I'm interested to know.
I was in the cloister in Lothering when the blight began. No one knew what was going to happen, whether we
Get it?
live or die. And then one morning,
Yes, I did.
I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought,
Lily Allen's telling her stories again. It's
life finds a way.
gone.
Hasn't abandoned us.
What was that?
There was a moment when you could turn her away from slaying a betrayer. It's subtle in Dragon Age Inquisition. It sure is subtle. I liked it in Dragon Age Origins. It was a bit more... wasn't even that obvious, just more logical. And some of the things you say, just things explode and erupt just like that. Anyway, let's make a choice and then we'll choose which one we want to keep.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Well played.
Good old Leliano was playing you the whole time.
Victoire was always an opportunist.
Through all the same conversation as
And
before.
Victoire thinks she can ally.
At least I still know.
There we go. And dead.
This can't be it. There's nothing here.
1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did.
It was necessary what you did, though.
Sacrifices are necessary. You know that.
I know. And hearing you agree gives me the courage to do what must be done.
Okay.
Justinia tried to save me, but all it's done is made me realize I don't need saving. There is work to be done. I'll see you back at Skyhold.
Well, she seems more... I'm going with that option. She seems more, I don't know, Liliana-ish. Seems nicer. She seems more like the old Liliana. Still compassionate, determined, but without being a bish about it. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to Skyhold. Let's talk to a Liliana. Find out what is the dealio. Let's travel. Yes. Go, go, go. I just dribbled. A fail. Yeah, there's so many subtle things, subtle differences in this game. Like, normally they're more obvious in these RPG kind of games, but anyway, that's cool. Find Liliana up in, she's up in the tower, isn't she? Past Varric, past Solas, past Dorian even. Friendship points are also hidden in game files in Dragon Age Inquisition. I hate that system. Yeah, you don't get to know how much they like you or hate you like the other games. You can look at them in the save files, you think, oh, okay, interesting, interesting. So your zombie girl turned into a killer. Well, she's actually been a killer for a while. So she was always a pretty good rogue and thus rogue assassin in Dragon Age Origins from all the stuff she learnt from her days with Marjolaine before Marjolaine betrayed her. And then she became the spy master and assassin for Justinia, the Divine, before the Divine got blown up. Alright, Liliana, what are you working on? What can we talk about? Let's do a full save and see what happens next. Are you alright? Are you going to be cool?
Cleric Victoire wishes to make an enemy of the Inquisition. I'll give her what she wants. Doesn't Victoire have a young cousin? Lord Firmin? She dotes on him.
Oh, she's going to take him out.
Mistress. I believe that is so.
Good. Have him collected. He shall be an honored guest, and make sure the Grand Cleric hears about it.
At your command.
What does collected mean? What are you doing? What are you up to? Don't be too harsh.
Is everything under control?
Perfect. The Grand Cleric and others like her will fall in line soon enough. You see, when I'm ruthless, it gets us where we need to be. It's something to be proud of. Why fix it? How funny that her regret is what finally puts my own to rest. I chose to become her left hand, knowing what it meant. It was my weakness that stopped me from fully committing to my task.
Oh, damn, come on, no, relax a bit.
You have a good heart. It's not a weakness.
You are too kind, Inquisitor. Call it what it is. The Inquisition needs me just as the Divine did, to do what no one else dares. Death and deception are my trade. It is what I am. It is what I always will be.
Okay, so she's still on the dark path then. Oh, damn. Hello, Muhammad. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing all right. We're trying to see if we can keep Liliana from being too dark and too harsh, but I'm not sure if we're going to succeed at that. And Solus has become, has some hilarious dialogues if you ignore him the whole game. That's hilarious. I didn't know you could even do that. Where at Dragon Age 2, you definitely play a rivalmance with him. Yeah, that whole concept of the rivalry and the rivalmances in Dragon Age 2 was a cool concept, actually. We only had some rivalry with Carver, and in the end, we still were able to convince him to fight with us instead of against us. Liliana, anything else? Come on, man. Ease up.
Support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
No killing.
You're not planning assassinations, are you?
I was planning to unleash Josephine on them. She kills with kindness.
Yeah.
Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
Yes. Yes, indeed. What else can we talk about?
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did? What of it?
What is the point of an Inquisition?
Justinia would have started the Inquisition if the Divine Conclave failed to restore peace. She hoped that with enough support, we could challenge the very tenets of the Chantry. She wanted the Chantry to treat the mages fairly. But sometimes I wonder, why stop at mages? The Chantry has committed many injustices. If we're going to change it, why not change the whole thing?
Yes!
It's just a thought. None of this will be possible if we fail.
Completely agree. Yes, change the Chantry. Stop being dicks. Stop controlling everything. This is what we wanted.
I'll try not to break anything.
That's good to hear.
We'll talk more later.
So maybe still good to talk to. Well, she's gone from harsh assassin to let's change stuff. Why stop at being nice to mages? Why not be nice to everyone? Yeah.
I expected the hero Ferelden to be at Adamant, but he was not with the other wardens. He studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for him.
Yes. Although we've already sent a message via Morrigan, but yes.
That sounds like a wise choice.
I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else?
What else could we talk about?
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
Okay. So you met the hero of Ferelden?
You have a history with the Warden who ended the Blight.
Oh, yes.
I count him among my closest friends. I still write to him for advice when I can. He hasn't replied to my letters in some time. I try not to worry about it. He can take care of himself.
That he can. He was awesome.
They say you spent some time in Lothering. Did you know the champion?
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never became more than casual acquaintances. I saw more of the Hog twins. Bethany in particular. She would spend time in meditation at the Chantry, and she seemed to like my stories. The other one, the young man, he was a little surly. I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwall. Those were terrible times.
Pity Bethany died at the start. What were they terrible times?
Was this when the Chantry was destroyed?
No, that happened later. But even then, the news coming out of Kirkwall was disheartening. There were some in Val Rayo who wanted the Divine to declare an exalted march on Kirkwall. Justina sent me there to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to calm those agitating for war. I guess it didn't matter in the end.
Oh yes, tell us about Morrigan.
What do you know of Morrigan?
She's changed. She used to be so disagreeable, cruel. She said things just to hurt people. Now the sharp edges have worn away. Perhaps it was Kieran. He seems so normal, like any other little boy. And so polite. Not that I was expecting anything else. I mean, never mind.
Yes, he's still a bit of a creepy lad, though.
You seem to know Josephine quite well.
I met her a long time ago, but we didn't become good friends until years later. After the Blight, in fact. I'd just returned to Val Rayo, and she welcomed me back by throwing a diplomatic ball. She was the Antivan ambassador at the time, you see. The ball was... alright. Too many politicians. At midnight, Josie and I left to find a real party. We've been friends ever since.
Oh, a real party? Hey!
What do you consider a real party?
It's not a real party until someone's small clothes are pinned to a chantry board.
Hey!
That's all I'm saying about it.
Oh, party time!
We can continue this conversation later.
It sounds like a party and a half.
Where I am.
Alright, enough talking to Liliana. Let's go talk to Iron Bull. Let's go do a mission with some action or something. Done lots of chatting. Interesting chatting. But let's mix it up. Iron Bull time. He wants to talk. He's got an exclamation mark. I think he's got a quest. Let's do a save. Iron Bull, let's do it. What's up, my dude? Here we go.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Already verified it with Red. What does that even mean?
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
Burn, Krem, suck on that. Oh, Red is Liliana. Thank you, Anastasia. Yes, all right. Cool. So Liliana, yep, that makes perfect sense. Thank you for that. Liliana is Red. Yep, got it. Excellent. You guys are fantastic for filling in the gaps that I don't pick up. Who's Blondie man standing behind us? Dude, fuck off. Mind your own business.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium.
Good.
They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition joining forces.
So, the Qunari want to join with us. I'm listening.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Lapped.
Did you see that? Go get some water.
Come on, Krem.
They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
Interesting. Tell me more.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
Ooh, he likes being away from the Qunari.
I thought the Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah, just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
All right, let's check it out.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Alrighty, Cullen and Red. Cullen and Liliana. So Liliana's Red. And Vito, that's why you liked Zombie Girl. She's a redhead. I'm right there with you. I like the red hair as well. Alright, Cassandra is here too, but we'll talk to her at another point. Let's keep this going with... Head for the Storm Coast with Iron Bull. Alright, Storm Coast. The Ben Hasrath have offered an alliance with the Inquisition. Accompany Bull and his charges to meet with their contact in the Storm Coast. Alright, let's go. Where are we going? Up here somewhere. Okay, where's the nearest place we can travel? We travel to the assassin camp? Yes, we can. Alright, let us bring Dorian. Oh, no, we gotta... we gotta bring Sarah, right? Because she loves Qunari. She's got a massive boner for Qunari. Alright, and the other person we gotta bring is Iron Bull. Let's go. Longer load time.
All right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We worked together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor.
His name?
Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
We are.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
It means liar. That's fantastic.
It's so nice to hear friends say good things about me in their secret spy reports.
He does? But they aren't really secret, are they?
Look, Gat.
Relax. Unlike our superiors, I know how it works out here. We're in this together. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent brutes, the lot of them. I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Qun.
It was for me, after the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Qun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes, one free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
He was enslaved, Dorian. Oh, neither side is perfect. Well, Tevinter, I'm definitely not a fan of. Tevinter's worse, bro.
I'll take the discipline of the Qunari over the corruption of Tevinter any day of the week.
Let's hope you never have to actually make that choice.
I'm not here to convert anyone. All I care about is stopping this red lyrium from reaching Minrathos.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool, but let's tell us a few more things. Also, remember that the Qun, or the Qun, part of the Qunari, is like a creed or a code or a way of life, and you can't just leave the Qun either, but it's also independent of race and origin, so anyone can join the Qun. Hence why this elf fella has done that. It's not strictly bound to those who are actually physically, biologically Qunari. Or, is it Adar? No, that's not the right word. There's another term thrown around for that.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
Okay.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
Spec Ops operation. I like it. Let's do it.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Yep, alright, let's do it. We can't let them have the Red Lyrium.
Let's go hold up our end of
Dodgy shit.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Alrighty. I am ready to move. So, Frosty, you think Dorian is thinking that it's much the same as slavery, at least in the mind of someone who's never been a slave. True, I guess, you know, like the coon doesn't appear to appeal to me either, because it's very much, it's almost like a cult following, right? You are part of the coon, you're enslaved to the coon, you can't leave the coon. Yeah, I guess it's better than just being forced against your will to do stuff, like what Tevinter does with slaves that they then sacrifice to then power their blood magic, so I still think the coon is better than dodgy Tevinter dickheads, but anyway. Vito, you gotta be back in a bit, no problems, man. Hope you're having a good shift at work. Anastasia, yes, there's one thing if you're not allowed to go out and decide things like GAT, but plain people, it's pretty much the same. Yes, there's not a lot of free thought, yes, so understand where Dorian might be coming from there. They're both flawed. I still think the coon is less evil. It's flawed, but not as evil as the Tevinter. But yeah, I ultimately wouldn't want to be in either.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let's fight
I'm
some...
ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Alrighty.
You gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Oh, Iron Bull is protecting his troops, protecting his dudes. I would have done the exact same maneuver. Well done, Bull. Bull's a good dude, isn't he? Save, save, save. We're saving Frosty. Actually, pretty sure I just saved before I spoke to them, but yes, we're saved now. And what is the intermitting, haunting howl? I don't know. They're just trying to set the scene. What's with all the rain? This weird sun shower that won't let up. That's what's really weird. And Anastasia, judging from Tevinter Knight's anthology, Kunari lobotomize and enslave all the mages they encounter in their conquests, and others are sent to do hard work. Not evil, but hella dystopian. For mages, yes. And we encountered some of that in Dragon Age 2, which is why also playing a Kunari mage here is super interesting, because we're a Tal Vashoth, you know, who is not part of the Kun, partially for the same reason. Although apparently, I think the character origins are that your parents left the Kun as Tal Vashoth. Maybe it's unclear whether it's before you were born or not, or maybe as a result of you being born and being gifted. Don't know. But yes, being a mage in the Kun, very, very bad. All right, let's see how this plays out. What does that mean? Confused? There's going to be trouble, is there? Okay, that's fine. Bring it on. Let's see what happens. Clear out the Venatori. I'm now expecting...
My agent said to expect opposition ahead of the main camp.
Okay. We've all done this a few times, Gat.
You've been living outside the Kun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Ouch.
Alright, Confused is laughing.
Don't let them warn the others.
Alright. Hello, everyone. Time to die. Fade walk. Into action. We haven't fought anything tonight yet. Time to change that. Oh, I got knocked the fuck down. Fade walk again. And some fire. Where are you? Where are you? Dunsky? Yes.
You must wish you were back in Tevinter, Mage. No soldiers to guard you here, no slaves to wait on you.
It's the lack of fashion that really strikes fear into my heart.
You know nothing of fear.
And do you intend to teach me?
No. You serve the Inquisition, and the Ben Hasrath wish an alliance. For now, that is enough.
That's true. I didn't even think that's an accidental bonus. Dorian is from Tevinter, and this elf escaped was rescued by the Kunari from being a slave to the Tevinter. Bonus dialogue, I love it. Yarr, take out the archers. Oh, timed my Fade Walk poorly. Ouch again. Can I knock this guy off the edge? No is the answer. I can set them on fire though. Down you go.
Can you make out any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
Hey.
Get ready. We're close.
We going down that way and around the corner, or are we going over the rise here? Nope, let's take out these guys first. There's some more... Tickets! Boom! Knocking back. Oh, this is a bigger group. That's alright, we can take him. Lay down some fire, that's it. Slap him round a bit. That's what we want. Focus up. Okay, here we go. Nearly got him.
You're not gonna start that Kyun rubbish where you're trying to convert me, are you?
No.
What's so funny about that?
You aren't really Vidithari material.
What's that mean? I could be a Vivi, one of those things. Bloody good one, too.
He would not fit into the coon at all. I agree. Anastasia, you're not supposed to have your own private things and sentiments, which Bill might have failed already. Ooh. If some years outside of the coon move you away from your principles, are those real? Interesting. Yeah, so I guess the coon is pretty harsh then, so maybe not much better than Tevinter? Hard to tell. Yeah, and he's like... Iron Bull is like the least Kunari that we have ever encountered apart from ourselves. I know he works for the spy network, and he works independently. Maybe this is why he was nervous about, you know, meeting up with him again. Because ultimately, he's not very coon-like.
We're clear, Gat.
Right, it's signaling the dreadnought.
In the rain. Ooh, fireworks.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
Yep.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories.
His colourful stuff is so funny. Oh, and they've knocked.
Nice one. Crap.
So we've knocked down the shipping ship with the red lyrium. Get him to retreat.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Do it.
Yeah.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary.
Oh.
You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth.
Oh, shit.
With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Kyun.
Oh. 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 And we gotta make the decision. God damn it, this is what Confused was talking about. God damn it, shit. What the hell? Meanwhile, Anastasia the Coon is portrayed like an aggressive communism plus the no magic thing. Okay, cool. So you've kind of convinced me that the Coon maybe just is as bad as the Tevinter. Save the Dreadnought or save your men. Yeah. Really rough emotional manipulation of the player, especially after the tavern scenes with the Chargers. Yes, like the Chargers are awesome people. So is Iron Bull. This is not funny. This is not cool. What kind of bullshit decision is this? Save the Dreadnought and have an alliance between the Inquisition and the Kunari. Save your men, and we don't have them die, and the Kunari are not allied. Oh, save Krem. I am leaning towards save your men. The Dreadnought will be sacrificed. The ship will be lost. Build a new ship. Maybe there'll be survivors. Yeah, Sparkle Sauce, save your men. Confused wants to save Kremmy. Fuck the alliance. Well, it is an alliance with the Kunari that are pretty harsh. Iron Bull will be labelled a Talvishoth. He's basically already Talvishoth, meaning he's exiled from the Coon and an enemy of the Coon. They will lie when needed and betray you whenever. Yes, so Anastasia has been feeding lots of little information and tidbits about why the Coon is so bad, right? It's working. It's working. I don't want to save the Coon. Remember what the note on the Storm Coast said about Kunari and alliances. That they will lie when needed and betray you whenever. Fair point. Cool. I guess that sealed the deal, hasn't it? Save your men. Fuck the Kunari. Or fuck the Coon.
Don't.
They're falling back.
Slowly. Come on. Come on, elf boy.
Throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Don't call him Hisrad. I'm sorry. We can salvage this.
We can make this up to your people.
No, you can't.
Off he goes. And... Yep, the mages retaliate and break the ship.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the Dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Kunari Dreadnoughts don't sink.
Explode? Yes. Explode.
Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
Ooh, that is... Bye, Felicia. So Anastasia, so you didn't mean to influence your decision, but yeah, the game kind of leads towards Bull becoming Talvishoth. Don't worry, you didn't fully twist our arms, but you did help with the journey. You have helped with the journey towards his path. So it's partially on you. Partially.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So much for that.
Yeah, that was rough.
You all right, Bull?
Yeah. Guess I'll have more free time without having to write all those reports.
Bull.
Boss, let me have this one, all right? This one needs to be mine. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
Keep forgetting that that's Jennifer Hale as the voice actor for Krem. So good! Shepherd. British-sounding Shepherd.
How did the Chargers come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the Chargers tonight.
Ooh. Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Now, do your shield breaky blocky thing. Good.
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
Alrighty, Iron Bull. Iron Bull quest done. That was interesting. Well, I think we made as best a choice as we could. Now I see why Confused Human was laughing so much. But anyway, I think it's a wisest choice. Sorry, Kuhn. No alliance. Hopefully we don't need them. Meanwhile, back at home, let's talk to Cassandra, who's also been nominated to be potentially the next Divine. Do we get to explore some of her Divine-type backstory, and what she might do, and what has she got to say since we've completed the Grand Masquerade Ball mission at Lamshirel? Alrighty, Cassandra, what is up?
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree?
Just walking in, swagger.
I've had enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
See ya.
Talk to her, your worship.
I will. You might not like what we discuss.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine.
Yes.
Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
Ah, so you've been nominated without even being consulted.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
Why am I not a candidate?
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because you're a mage, first and foremost. If they name you a candidate, they may as well join the Tevinter Imperium. Truly, though, I imagine it's because they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
Yeah, meanwhile, I think Vivian becomes the other candidate, right? And she's a mage. Anyway, you'd be perfect, so refuse. Who cares about the Chantry? Oh, we can't say that. That'll upset her.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Kinda wants it. He kinda wants it.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars. This cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
Should provide faith and hope. There's some other bad shit, though.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So do better.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Yes.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
How would you change it? I want to know more.
What would you change about the Chantry?
Yeah.
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
sounds very similar to Liliana, though. Or so is Liliana saying further empower the mages? Oh, I'm going
You're
to
not
look
the
it up.
only candidate. What about Liliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy, but she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think, and that would be chaos for us all.
Right, so Liliana says to completely change the chantry, and Cassandra would keep it, but have some subtle reforms. Interesting, interesting. But more.
Your determination is admirable.
I do nothing that is not worth doing with all my heart.
It's your most attractive trait.
Oh, smile. Okay. Maybe the chantry should end.
Perhaps the chantry needs more than just change.
You mean get rid of it entirely? I disagree. Without the chantry, the faithful would be lost. The chantry must simply be more responsible in how it leads. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
True. That is the first thing we need to do, one step at a time. Alright, Confused, you also told me to go talk to Bull again, so let's go and do that. Because I probably should have thought to do that already. Talk to Iron Bull after just finishing his epic mission. What's gonna happen now? Can we have a drinking session with him and the Chargers again? Oh, cutscene.
You wanted to see me?
Assassins?
I got it! Iposte sala talvashoth.
Oh,
Yeah,
and he's
my
gone.
soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
So, he really is Talvashoth. They're sending assassins after them already.
You knew the assassins were coming?
Damn.
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Ooh.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
Well, he does have big horns, so...
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit. But that's about it.
Dicks. Should we retaliate?
Are you interested in getting some payback?
Against who? The entire Ben Hasrath? Besides, this wasn't serious. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth.
Right.
Talva fucking Shoth.
Oh, it's not so bad. We're Talvashoth. We're cool. Yeah, so am I.
You don't need to say Talvashoth like it's an insult.
This isn't about you, boss.
But I'm Talvashoth too, just like you.
No, you're not. Not really. You grew up with a family. You never knew anything different. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Qun. And now I'm one of them.
True, a lot of Talvashoth are bad people. They turn to be like, you know, mercenaries and bandits and highwaymen a lot of the time.
You're not a Talvashoth. That's a Kunari word, and you don't follow the Qun any longer. You're Iron Bull, mercenary captain for the Inquisition.
I can live with that. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Ah, that's touching. And to Anastasia's point, now he has nowhere else to go except the Inquisition. No, he's got plenty of places to go, but we're honored that he's glad to be here with us, so that's pretty cool. Happy with that. Oh, and Cullen. Alright, so Cullen we haven't spoken to about his view on the state of play and the aftermath of the ball. He has a mission for us too, but I'm also tempted to go and speak to Vivian because isn't she the other... Did she also get nominated as a divine or something? Let's talk to Vivian first, and then we'll talk to Cullen. I don't remember where to go to get there. Oh, nope. Need to go here. Then upstairs. I finally roughly learnt the layout of this damn area. One level. Through a door somewhere. Oh, that goes up. Nope, that's not it.
Here is the request Harriet made. I will see.
Okay. Vivian, standing up here in the light like some angel she wishes to be. Anastasia, Dragon Age 2 kind of implies many of Talvishoth go crazy. Maybe they need guidance organically. Someone to tell them what to do, like you. Ooh, that's an interesting spin. I like it. So the whole reason the Coon exists in the first place is because the Kunari species need that discipline and that order, otherwise they go crazy. Interesting. Our origin is different, because we didn't have the Coon, but we did have a loving family to help us grow and guide us. So, ooh, cool. I like it. I like that theory. Vivian, what have you got to say? Are you going to talk about being a divine? The side
My
boob
dear,
there?
I'm afraid I must ask you for help. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern.
Right.
I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
The civil war between the likes of Gaspard and probably the Empress. The stupid fucking wars that all they have just amongst the nobility. Ah, dicks. Alright. What is it about?
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on? It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
Oh, come on.
You want me to risk my life to get this thing for you, but you won't tell me what it's for. My dear, it is hardly proper for me to blab the secrets of those who put trust in my discretion. I would do no less for you, after all.
Suspicion.
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help? This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Well, aptitude we certainly have.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it. They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
Alright, let's go hunt a big snowy wyvern.
I'll do what I can. Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful.
I bet you would.
I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
Cool, so are we going there or is it a war table mission? Oh no, it is a real thing. Exalted Plains. That's where we're going, to the Exalted Plains. Where is that? Here it is, the Exalted Plains. And up here, okay. Covered. small pieces of the area. Oh, this is where... you know, rifts and stuff. This is where we couldn't get up in there without... we can't get up there. Because we haven't unlocked the rest of the map yet, I think. Or have we? Can we go around this way? Let's give it a crack. Let's see what we can do. Away we go. Not Dorian, because we need Vivian instead. Bring Cassandra, our Uber tank, and Vivian. Alright, off we go. Give it a crack. Fight a wyvern if we can fight the damn rocks and topology of the region, because it's a shit layout. It's a frustrating layout to traverse. Snowy Wyvern is where those last Templars for Cassandra were.
Nothing to report.
Ah, right. So we have been up there. Cool. Don't remember how we got there. We must have run around this way. There's rifts along the way, but that's all uncovered up there. Just through here somehow. Let's just give it a crack and see, because I wonder if you go around here and cross the bridge. Although you do have one place on this map which opens through the war table operation, which I think I may have done, which is over here through some rubble or something. It says completed operation to blast out the rubble, so I might have already done it. Well, let's see where we can go. Let's run around, shall we? Let's do a loop. Pain the heart of a snowy wyvern from the Exalted Plains. Let's see if we can take out the rifts along the way. Let's have a bit of action. We've had very little action so far tonight. Yeah, I see. We ran around here last time. Gotcha. Let's do a rift. Let's smack it down. Despair Demon. Oh, definitely fight that. Hate fighting Despair Demons. They throw nasty frost spells. Alright. Rage Demons, although tougher, are less bullshitty in their moves. Blade Walk again. Got it. Oh, disrupt the rift. Should have done that. Disrupt it. Next wave. Taunt them, Cassandra, so I can disrupt it all and weaken everyone. Oh shit, we got 2 rage demons. Let's do that. Cassandra, not Cassandra, so Vivian must have given her some frost spells. Why are we stuck? Come on, move. Oh, I've hit the console button, that's why. There we go, now we can move. Damn, that was a fail. Despair Demon in the corner. Of course there is. Yeah, he is. How much? Alright, close the rift. Shut her down. Cool. Yoink. Let's carry on. Loop around. There's actually a couple rifts up where we need to go, so we may as well close those down as well since we're here. Let's do the grindy parts on the way to a hunty part. Huntage for our companions. Meanwhile, we've just drunk a couple of potions. That's suboptimal, not ideal. Now where the hell do we go? Oh, we've got a flag to plant. Do that. Fine. Yoink. And a mosaic piece. I've not done anything with them. And a cave. We haven't been down there. Let's check that out. Grab this obsidian so we can make some cool shit. Okay. Ooh. So that it looks fiery. We need frost magic, which I don't have, but I think Vivian has. Yes. Break it down with frost. The Cave of Puzzles. Oh, that sounds ominous. Am I gonna regret it? The cave that is not a through thoroughfare. Like we can't get out the other side. What's that? A codex? Random loot to sell. A lever and a torch. Mosaic piece. Oh. Did that open something? I didn't even notice. And what's this lever gonna do? Okay. Oh, we can light more stuff. Ooh, so these are withdrawing. Interesting. Okay. Confused, you gotta go? No worries. Thanks for coming along. Hopefully we'll see you soon. You'll need to split your party and do some things in quick succession. Aha, it's one of those kinds of puzzles. Had some of those in Dragon Age Origins as well. What's this? That's a thing to spin and something to pull. Okay. Things to light. Did we get in there? Alright, let's try and solve this bish. I am open to suggestions, but I'm assuming we got to get one person to do like a whole bunch of stuff. It's going to be the best way to do it. Put it on hold mode. Sarah, you go over here. We need to get in there. Get in there to turn a dial. Okay. Andra. You can light that when ready. And for some reason... No, stay. Stay. Be back over here, Sarah. We will, I guess, light this and run down. The lever closest to the elf statue is the starting point. Cool. Thank you. No, stop. Fuck off. Sandra's still waiting over there, right? Yes. So we got to do lever here. Hold everyone. No, they will. I have to go tactics mode, do I? That's annoying. Can I give commands? Oh, the camera is terrible in here for tactics mode. Gross. Can I? Yes, I can issue commands. Okay. Yeah, that's not fun. Was there something down here to twiddle as well? Vivian. Here. Quisitar shall be... Alrighty. Yeah, they won't hold position so easily. It's very annoying. Ah, yeah, and look, she's coming back! No, you dickheads! Oh, why? This is what really bothered me about Dragon Age 2 Corypheus fight, because you had to control and use tactics, but the AI was really not functional to that, so you were micromanaging the shit out of a game that was trying to fight against you. Just the game mechanics. Alrighty, so... Oh, Cassandra's over there. Go down here. There was going to be something down here to activate, but I don't. Here we go. Hey! Off. Okay. Vivian. Pull the lever. Yep. Do this, and Sarah does not do what she was told. Well, how do we get in there? This where we pause and we flick to... Ah! Cassandra, light the torch in here. Oh, and there's a lever in there too. Oh, and a torch over there. Oh man, that's gonna be fucking annoying. Then there's another torch. We've got to light both torches to get in. Is that how we open the gates? Sarah. Who are we in control of? Well, why don't we get Cassandra? Pull that lever. Visitor. Now... Still can't get in there to twiddle the things. Oh, is there another torch down here is meant to open, meant to light? That one's lit. Oh, it's not lit. This is a frustrating puzzle. Holy shit. Tonight wasn't boring enough with all the dialogue. Now we've got a puzzle we can't solve. Cool. I don't think there's much point sticking around here right now. I think I might have to do this and wrangle my way through it off stream because this is... Get to watch. Damn. Let's go back and fight some wyverns. Yep, no, we're not doing this now. That's that is terrible. Especially with team members not doing what you want them to do. Cool, I will research that another time. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of the puzzle cave. Nope, we're trapped in here, are we? Always load. I don't remember which way I came in. That way. That's where we came in. One team. Let's get out of here. Shall return to the puzzle cave. Basically, you need to lower all the wolf columns so that the elf can shoot the trees whilst revolving. It doesn't sound too bad. Until you try and do it. There's loot on there. See, now I find the need to jump and collect the pointless loot in this little chest here. Got it. It's a sigil. Alright, let's go close some more rifts. Go fight a wyvern. Up we go. Come on, team. It's us running around in circles there. Alright, oh, I'm not sure which way we need to be going. It's good,
I wonder if it will ever be what it was before.
Out there. Goddamn topology. I don't like it. Horsey time. Give me some horsey speed.
Here.
What happens if we go out that way? They're going to lead through.
Here.
Try it. Things to run into here. Seems like we're going roughly the right way. As he plows into a tree.
Here.
Don't give me sass, horse. Just go. Stop neighing. We got places to be, things to do. Now we're getting close, right? We're in the Crow Fens. There's a rift. Let's go take out the rift. Last thing we want is to fight a rift and a wyvern at the same time. Let's do it. Flameage in the water for you. There we go. I gotcha. Oh, there's a bigger demon. We'll take him on. Boom. They are immune to fire though, and I do a lot of fire damage. That's alright, we've got team members that do physical damage and electrical damage and ice damage. Alright, let's disrupt this next wave. Come on, Cassandra, taunt him off me. Charge it up without getting hit. Boom, yes, that worked. Oh, we can charge up our ultimate move too, our focus using move, our Inquisition damage daily move for when we fight against the wyvern. Knock him down. And we're complaining because we're on fire too. It's alright, we got shields. We're good, we're good. Close the rift. Alright, done. Boom. Oh, level up maybe. Two rifts in this area closed, and there's a...
Stupid mud and water and something pushed against my leg. Shut it. I'm right. It's wrong and horrible.
You are right, Sarah. It is horrible. Marshy grossness. Oh, that's... Oh, what's this? What have we got? Gurguts. Get out of here, filthy lizards. Get off. Spirit sword, fade walk. One down, one to go. Give Vivian the heart of a common wyvern as well. Can you maybe try and fake her out with a common one, can you? Can you deceive Vivian? Is that why I've got a second objective now? Or are we gonna do both of them? Come on, fade walk in. There we go. Sleep. Slap it while it's asleep. Alright. The business. He can, but she will be livid. That would be funny. Especially because she's actually in our party whilst we've collected it. Alright, we should do a save because we're in the area, right? The wyvern should be around here. The white one just prowls around somewhere. Awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, there's another rift. Jeez, how many rifts? Oh, that's a dragon. Let's do this rift before we go over. It's fight that either dragon or wyvern or whatever that is. Whole bunch of big shit to fight, apparently.
Ugh, that smell.
Disrupt the rift. We're too far away. Oh. Get it done. Disrupt it. Can I disrupt it? No, I'm gonna get hit, am I? Oh, yay, got it. Suck on that. It's always a gamble. A lot of the time I don't bother trying to disrupt it because there's too many things that hit me and disrupt me trying to disrupt the rift. This one seems a bit easier, which is unexpected. He said right before something epic happens. No, it was an easy one. Alright, cool. Cool, quick saved. Rifts are done. This thing, can we fight it? Guessing that's Gamordan Storm Rider. What is it weak to? Oh, I can't quite see. The cursor is too far. Look for an elf artifact for Solus. Ooh, alright. We can do that. We might first see how we go fighting this. Alright, now it's game on. Now I can get close enough to see. Immunity to slow, spirit, and it's vulnerable to spirit, and it's resistant to electricity. Because of course it is. We fought the one that was resistant to electricity the other day when we had Dorian, who also does electricity damage. Vivian does as well. Alright, that's fine. 190,000 hit points. We can do it. But we're going to be smart, or try to be smart, and spread out. Sarah, you're over there. And Vivian, you're going to be over on this side. And then Cassandra and I shall be in the center. Smack it in the face. Wait, walk. Yes. Oh, don't take off. Some fire down. Oh, and let's bust out an Inquisition power move. Yes. Do some damage. Unleash on it. That did not do as much damage as I had hoped. Never mind. We'll keep on it. Oh, I don't like this move. This sucks everyone in and undoes all of my smart placement. Ow. I should have seen that coming, and I should have done one of these. Alright. Vivian, you need to stand back in there and shoot it. Alright, yeah, you're alright. Cool, carry on. We can do it! Ow. Go again. Alright, I need to put a barrier down for Cassandra and me. There we go. Sword. There we go. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We're in it. So far so good-ish. Oh, Did not like that. Don't face this way. Don't hit my people. Alright, Vivian, you're standing too close. Stand back over here. And the rest is probably okay. Come on, bring it. Thought there'd be some epic music playing or something, but it's very quiet. Oh, Sarah's on low health. Alright, once again, Vivian, stand back. Sarah is... Where is Sarah? And back over here. Oh, she's right. Way too close. Way too close. Safety first, people. That's how we do it. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to do some of those flying bullshit shots. In comes one. Look out. Oh. Sandra got hit. Comes another one. Where's it going? Oh, way out there. Alright, that's fine. Look out. Look out. Shield for both of us. Horn of Valor, yes, love it, thank you. Gives us the guard. DAI, Dragon Age Inquisition background music often fails to start. Ah, so you were surprised to learn each area has its own soundtrack. I generally also tend to have the music turned down a little bit lower. Oh, stop hitting my friends! Cassandra, where are you? You're right next to us. Alright, shield for us. Look out. That's a damage dealer on the ground. Cassandra, stand over here. So I often have the music turned down a bit anyway because it can get a bit distracting if it's too loud. On top of that, I have challenges with copyright for streaming stuff as well. Oh, Sarah is getting majorly hurt. Didn't she run away? And then thirdly, when I do YouTube edits, it sounds a bit all too mushed up. If the music is too obvious and you can hear the cuts. But we still have some music. We have some. It's good. A lot of these games have good shit. You wanna hear it, you wanna get into it. Cassandra, no, Vivian. Fucking move. What are you doing? Stand here. Now. You're not stuck now. Get over there. Get out of the damn way. Everyone is being dumb. She's over here, so that's cool. And there. Back to Inquisitor. We're low on potions too. Oof. What are you doing over there? Shooting at Cassandra, that's what you... Oh, give me a shield, give me a shield, give me a shield. The shield. Cassandra, get out of the fucking shield. The shock. Get out of the sparkles. Yep, well, you've successfully taunted and upset the dragon. Actually, we'll get Cassandra to drink one of our last couple of potions too, because she needs it. Oh, I popped that too soon. Oh, let me bust inside you. Fade walk in, yes. Oh, knocked down. That's fine. We can take it. Come on. 20, what is it? 20% health left? 25% health left? I don't like this move. It just hurts everyone. Oh. Come on, Sarah. Chicky babe. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. Okay, back into the fight. Tactical camera. Sarah. Run over here. On there. Inquisitor. Stop hitting my girlfriend. Cool thing about Fade, the Fade walk move is you're invincible, and it's really quick to cast. We're quickly invincible whilst we have that on. We need to get Cassandra up. You get up, you get Cassie, get into it. Alright, now everybody look out. Watch out for the raining lightning. Oh. That one's a shit shot. Ah, damn it, Cassandra's down again. Sarah's run too close. Cassandra, get up, get up, get up.
Vivian!
And Vivian's fallen. Stay out of the water, it looks electric. Sarah, we're nearly there. Come on, team. We can do it. We can do it. Need to get Vivian up. Where is she? Come on, Viv. Back in the fight. Once they're down, it's hard to keep them up. Yeah, I've been in some fights too, I think, where I couldn't even get them up again. It just didn't let me. Where's Cassandra? I'm gonna put a shield on her. Actually, we'll hold off for a second. What shield? What your shield us? I'd walk in. So close. Forgetting to put fire on there. Set it on fire with a dot. Let me some dot action. Damage over time for you, you smelly dragon. You're so dead. You're so dead. Just stop fighting your deadness. Just accept. Cassandra, you dickhead, get out of there. And I don't know, there. Come on, finish it off. Shield for... Nope, no shield for us, apparently. It's you and me, and I win. Suck on that. Not the cleanest fight, but we got it done.
Sarah, how are you not dead?
What are you on about?
I was trained from childhood by the greatest swordsman of an age. You were apparently orphaned to the street with your wits and a quiver. Neither full.
You come from nobles, all right. Get over yourself. I'm not even near the bottom of what real people live through.
Alright, that's some good materials from that dragon. Next dragon, done. Cool. Something about finding elven artifacts here for Solus, as mentioned by Anastasia. Let's grab all of that, what we can find. We still got to find this frosty wyvern thing. Can we take it out, given that we're pretty much out of potions? Let's gamble, shall we? Not wise. Can't find any artifacts yet, though. Let me get over here. Yoink. Up. We're just going to keep wandering around till we find this ribbon. You might need souls with you, maybe. Ah, okay. That's cool. You can always come back. That's fine. some quartz in it. And we're looking around anyway because we're trying to find this stupid wyvern. It doesn't want to show up. Oh, what is that? Oh, another stupid gurgit. Fuck off! Oh, it's frozen. Oh, we didn't slap it while it's frozen. Oh, we're still shooting back at that one. Okay, that's fine. Burn it down. Burn this one down. Oh, that got it. Alrighty, the wyvern might be in a closed-off section that requires you to claim it and then complete a war table mission. Well, the search area says all through here where we are, and there's a quest to pick up there, which we'll do another time. Oh, hang on, is that it there? No, there's that just another gurgit. How big is a wyvern? Lots of these big, stupid lizard dickheads here. Another gurgit. Snowy wyvern. There you are. Come here, Summich. Let's try and not aggro the other thing yet. Some fire on it. There we go. He doesn't look so tough. We've fought bigger. Smashing him down. Come on. Oh, look out the back. Another one incoming shortly. There we go. You're thinking of something else? Yeah, I knew we were in the right area because the map had the search area marker on it in the center. I think I've unlocked all the areas on this map to get to. There we are. We got the heart. Very good. Mission complete. We can't fast travel while this thing is here though, so let's take out one more stupid lizard. Oh, I do like getting that special effect when they're frozen. And then like getting the critical hit. It's the brief slow motion. Very cool. Mission complete. Back to base. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Back to Skyhold. Let's give Vivian her special heart. Her wyvern heart. Come on. And let us take the speedy entrance back into here. Unless you can fast travel. Wow, that was absolutely unsuccessful. Go here. That's better. You go down one level though.
Here is the request Harriet made.
Are there any special instructions?
No, I would have stated as much.
Alrighty, save game, talk to Vivian, quest complete. Crits are good. Critters are good too. Could have said something else. All of those similar words are very good.
Potion 4.
Alright.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
Ooh, dead ass. Nice. Lie, I've brought the heart. No, I've got it. I've got it.
If you want the wyvern's heart, you'll have to tell me what you're using it for.
I can do better, darling. Give me the heart, and I'll show you what it's for. Will that suffice?
Alright, fine.
All right. 1 heart, as requested. How kind of you.
Don't be
Please accept
sassy.
this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Where are we going? I don't even know where we're going. Fancy. Very fancy.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
Gold pieces everywhere. This is a sick man, is it? A sick dude. Fully sick.
I'm here, my darling.
Rub it on his head. Oh no, here it is. Hey. What's he sick with?
Vivienne.
Oh, he rises.
Yes, darling.
It's going to be all right, my love.
Husband? Lover? What?
My darling? Bastian?
Oh, that did not look like it went well.
Vivian, I'm sorry. There's nothing here now.
Okay. That was odd. I now have more questions. Who's the old guy? Why is he sick? What's he got? Why didn't he tell me sooner? We could have done this sooner. Oh, I gotta run all the way back there again to get more fucking answers. Fast travel around the castle. Well, at least that's handy, being able to fast travel around the damn castle. We have to really get around the damn castle. Through the door, around the corner.
Bastian is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Love at first sight, eh?
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story. He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance.
How old is he, though?
It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
Okay, that's a lot you gotta do.
If I can help you, just say the word. No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Alright, cool. Well, that is companion quest done for Vivian. I guess we'll talk to her another time about potentially maybe the Divines or the Divine Election and who might be the next Divine, possibly including her. But that is it for our session tonight. I wasn't quite sure what to expect and what would get through. I was planning the Iron Ball thing. That was awesome, despite the difficult decision we had to make. Tomorrow night's session, obviously, will be kicking off at the same time. Check my Twitch schedule on my profile on Twitch to see it in your local time zone. We will probably crack on with some more of these companion quests and conversations and a bit of exploration. And then we'll probably be aiming for another main story mission on Thursday night session, assuming we can get a few more things teed up. Anastasia, kind of confusing quest. You believe she tried to make a youth elixir, but it wasn't that powerful after all. Ah, so that's what she was trying to make. So just to cure his oldness, was he just plain old? How old is she then? And how old was he? Oh, I just have more questions. More questions I want to ask her, but I can't ask her. I thought you could romance Vivian as well, so that's kind of awkward if you romance Vivian and then that happens. That would be pretty awkward. Well, lucky that's not our situation, hey? Cool. Alrighty. So big thank you to everyone who's come along. Thank you for giving me the hints and tips along the way. It's always a lot better with your input, helping to steer the ship without giving away spoilers. Most fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Big shout out and thank you to our patrons, the likes of Vito, Frosty, and Zazelmet. Check out Big Vito's channel if you haven't already. He does a lot of driving and farm simulator games. That's cool for a nice chill out session. Anastasia, he was his mistress for a couple of decades. You can flirt with her, but not... Oh, so you can't actually romance Vivian. Cool. Well, that could have been a really interesting plot point if you could, couldn't it? So she was his mistress for a couple of decades. Mistress. Damn, that's even more juicy and you know, more interesting. I want to discuss more of that with Vivian. Thank you for the lore and information. I love the lore that's in these games. It's fantastic. Cool, alrighty. Next session is same time tomorrow night. We'll do some more of this companion stuff. We've got to do some judgments down there too. If you can see down the distance, we need to do a judgment sitting on our throne, so we might get some of that happening. We'll figure it out. We'll make it up as we go. It's a bit hard to plan some of these in-between sessions at the moment, but our next main story mission is probably going to be a Thursday night session, so make sure you come along and tune in for that. In the meantime, time to say a good night and good evening and good afternoon, and thank you very much for coming along. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. You guys have been awesome, and we'll see you again tomorrow.